Hello and welcome! I'm Isabella, your host for today, and we're going to be counting down some discontinued fast food items we need to bring back. So I hope you're not too hungry, because after this video, you may be rushing to your nearest Wendy's or McDonald's. Starting on the healthier but oh so delicious side, the McDonald's salads. McDonald's refuses to give us any word on their return since they were abruptly taken off the menu as recent as 2020, so it still hurts. The salads came in a variety of options, including chicken bacon Caesar and Southwest in large bowls that were perfect for mixing in your salad dressing and ingredients. It was the ultimate experience at McDonald's that we'll probably never have again. The fast food giant said their reason for the discontinuation was that a limited menu allowed them to serve guests quicker. I mean, it's on brand for fast food, I guess, so it's fine. Next on the list is a Starbucks item I had no idea existed until today, but I might want to try: the chicken, maple, butter, and egg sandwich. The limited item was only available for 5 whole days in 2022, from June 21st to the 26th, but the sandwich was not limited due to selling out or to create excitement for another release. The chicken in the sandwich actually did not meet FDA standards. But there was not an official recall on the product to avoid more negative press. If this product wasn't known for giving people stomach issues, I would maybe try the combination of ingredients that would probably taste similar to chicken and waffles. But for a restaurant that relies on prepackaged food, I just don't think adding meat to the mix was a great idea. But many foodies and Starbucks lovers alike would still try this coffee shop's take on a chicken sandwich. Moving on with a revolutionary fast food that only blesses us with its presence every now and then, the KFC Double Down Sandwich. Imagine a chicken sandwich. Now imagine the bread is actually chicken and the chicken is cheese, bacon, and sauce. This interesting meal was actually released on April Fool's Day, so many thought the entire concept was just one big joke, but it's no joke. However, it kind of makes sense that a breadless sandwich lost its crowd after a short period of time. Some even consider the sandwich to be controversial because of the way it has been advertised, and just its entire existence in general has confused many. Love it or hate it, that's a lot of delicious crispy chicken in one meal. I would not mind a bite at all. That takes us over to the next item on our list. You scored big if you got a dessert with your Wendy's meal in 2009 when Wendy's released a unique Frosty flavor called the Coffee Toffee Twisted Frosty. This chilled treat was made with a coffee chocolate base and little toffee bits mixed in. Wendy's has tried many things with the Frosties before, including other mix-ins like Oreo, M&M, even available in a waffle cone in the late 2000s. It is one of Wendy's 5 original menu items after all, so it makes sense that they wanted to experiment with it from time to time. I truly wonder what Frosty variation they'll come up with next. Believe it or not, there was once a time where you could get cinnamon rolls at your local Burger King. Next, we're talking about the Burger King Cinnaminis. First introduced in 1998, they became a staple of the 90s kid experience. This sweet and spice treat was served as a breakfast item,
freshly baked.
Stop the cap!
For 99 cents, you could get your hands on the Pillsbury dough we all know and love in a sweet cinnamon bun with your Whopper and fries. The internet is currently flooded with copycat recipes that I may or may not attempt, so take us back, Burger King. Moving on to another ridiculously good idea that just didn't catch on, the Taco Bell breakfast waffle tacos. Taco Bell decided to join the fast food breakfast wars in 2014 with typical ingredients in, you guessed it, taco form. At the time of its release, too many people were hesitant to try it, and so the item was later pulled, but Taco Bell still has a thriving breakfast menu today, and people just didn't like the concept of fighting with a messy taco in the morning while they're still half asleep. Totally understood. Not to mention the worry one may experience from getting eggs from Taco Bell. Just saying. Next on our countdown is one of those items you just had to make a fan page for once it was discontinued, the Pizza Hut Triple Decker Pizza. This cheese stuffed food item was released over 20 years ago and still has a loyal fan base. Consisting of a layer of extra cheese sandwiched in between a layer of crust and a meat and cheese pizza, the Hut really had our hearts in mind with this thing, but unfortunately not our heart health. The overwhelmingly cheesy pizza eventually left the menu, but we still miss the old commercials of people fighting with a glob of cheese in the shape of a pizza slice while trying to look like they were having an amazing time for the low price of $9.99. Truly memorable. Next up is the burger McDonald's spent $150 million marketing.
Bro, I'm straight up not having a good time.
The Arch Deluxe of the 1990s. Of course, when any brand comes up with anything deluxe, heads will turn, but did McDonald's ever anticipate that maybe we just like the originals when it comes to their burgers? The reason the Arch Deluxe didn't hit hard with customers was simply because it was viewed as just a pricier Big Mac.
I like money.
Nothing really separated it from the original, but a piece of bacon, and people were just not impressed. The buns of the burger were cut in the middle so that when baked, 2 golden arches showed up. Wow, so on theme, but not worth millions of dollars in marketing hype for a slightly varied Big Mac. The commercials made it look so good though. Now, let's discuss Burger King's Crown Nuggets. To promote their signature symbol, the King's Crown, the Burger King chain brought us chicken pieces in crown-shaped nuggets made available from 2006 to 2011. It was believed that this was a shot fired at its major competitor McDonald's, who was considered the leader in chicken nuggets at the time. So the creative team at Burger King thought to really showcase their nuggets in a more branded way. One loyal customer shared that when the Crown Nuggets were around, he wouldn't even consider going to McDonald's for their McNuggets.
How you feeling, man? I'm pretty lucky.
The company unfortunately felt the product was a little too childish and moved back to their original bite-sized chicken recipe and shape. Next on our countdown, we have another Pizza Hut product with a name much funnier than the rest. It's the Pizza Hut Pzones, Pzones, whatever you want to call them. They could have just stuck with calling them Pizza Hut calzones, but no, they're not calzones. Even though they were considered a cross between a calzone and a pizza, which makes no sense because a calzone is already made with pizza ingredients, the brand created this item in an attempt to be different. This kind of backfired because the concept of a calzone was nowhere near innovative at the time or new, but the meat lover one does sound pretty good. I just don't think I could go into a Pizza Hut and say the word Pzone with a straight face.
Hey, Patrick.
What?
I thought of something funnier than 24.
Let me hear it.
Pzone. The giant folded pizzas weighed about a pound each, and as Pizza Hut claimed, would satisfy the whole family, and I think they meant with just one of these because these things were huge. And that concludes our list of discontinued fast food items we need to bring back. Let us know which one you'd like to try.